Oh shit, they can't hear you. Okay. I also just said the words "oh shit" within the first like 5 seconds, so that means the video is going to get demonetized
on YouTube.
On
YouTube,
is it really?
I'm not
yeah,
even.
they have
I'm not even monetized on YouTube. I'm just fucking with you
they
guys.
have a rule now. You can't curse within like the first 5 minutes of a video.
Yeah,
Really?
it's somewhere around there.
It's like the first 30 seconds. That's why some of my shorts like don't count towards the views for me getting monetized is because of that.
It's like, oh look, here's Jesus. Oh, fuck.
My brain went in a whole different direction because some of my shorts we don't want to know about those.
Nice. Nice.
I was about to say since we're
All
early,
right.
but we're just right on time.
Yep. Last we left, you guys were 19 days on the sea, heading to Lustria.
Woo!
You got to see some interesting things so far.
We got to see Dark Elves and Norse Dwarfs, and we beat both of their asses. Actually, we scared the Dark Elves away.
And you saw a gargantuan, dolphins, or porpoises.
Lucifer Hawk
Scared the shit out of me,
_86
Lucy.
gifted a
Thank you.
tier 1 sub to 2013 Fangirl. They have given 31 gift
Damn it,
subs in the
Lucy.
channel.
Music's a little bit too loud. Let's fix that.
Now I have to wait for that to come back around.
You're welcome.
All right.
Message effects. There's power-ups. Oh, I don't have those for that.
We're on a boat, mother. We're on a boat.
I love how you censored yourself for YouTube.
So he doesn't swear too much out of all of us.
Yeah, he does.
I don't swear. I don't not swear online.
I've maybe heard him swear less than 20 times in my whole time knowing him.
Wait, you've heard that much?
I used to be like that. Then I met you guys.
I mean, when we played Mass Effect, he never swore, so. And there was plenty of reasons to swear. Okay.
Like playing a game with me.
Banshees.
Banshees. Me first getting into the game with you guys. Oh, Lou's on the floor again. Yep, all right. Lou's on the floor again. I know. We just brought him back up.
No.
Right.
I liked that because it was free first aid medals.
Because I was getting it. Yeah, I was getting this. Y'all got all your first aid medals quick with me in the game. So, 4 days after, a storm rolls through. You guys are all told to stay below deck.
Yeah, we're kind of dumb, so it's probably a good idea to dumb in this particular scenario.
There's a lot of creaking and groaning and noises that, for most of y'all, that would kind of make you feel super nervous. It blows for about a day, and then when you guys come back out on, to see the weather, there are sailors that are working on different spots in the ship. Looks like she took some damage in the storm. And counting, all the ships are still there.
It's bound to happen.
I was about to
here's
ask.
a question. Yeah.
Do we have insurance?
I don't know if there's insurance in the Warhammer universe.
Are there banks?
Probably not. Yes.
Probably then.
And then there's probably insurance.
Yeah, Ball State.
Yep. Do any of y'all do any of the watches or stay up into the darkness?
Since I've got night vision, I'd like to.
What do you mean? Watches? Oh, God.
Dalek.
Dave, your mic or your headset just went on you, so it's
I
probably
can't help it when it does this. It's
okay. I didn't know if it was scratching your beard or not.
not at the moment. No.
Okay, there it got much better. What were you saying? Do you stay up also?
Yeah, I'll take a couple of watches.
Okay. Those that stay up, give me perception rolls.
Can I stay up? Do I have that ability to stay up? Do I?
Yeah,
Huh?
if
Alright,
you
cool.
want, to stay up and because it's
You've got night vision.
Cool.
yeah.
Because you're an elf. All elves can see pretty good in the dark.
I have a. I'm sorry to say. How do I pull up my character sheet again? I'm sorry.
You're fine.
The little book. The journal
Yep.
icon? Yep, journals.
It's journal
Okay.
icon, and it should have your character sheet right there.
Let's see.
Should be at the top or near the top.
Yes. Cool. So I'm gonna roll for perception.
Okay, and since I don't have night vision, is mine more challenging? Difficult?
Excuse me.
Yeah, it'd be the next step. Yeah.
Do we do? Is it no? Is it +0 for challenging?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, challenging is our whatchamacallits. Modus operandi. Yay, we're both.
And
Wow.
She missed it by one.
Damn.
I'm gonna stay up as well since I have night vision.
I rolled too hard.
Okay.
Oh, good. Since everyone's out of the room, I'm putting the sock on the door.
Wow.
I'm gonna re-roll just because.
Hey, there's
Okay. One or two.
One.
May I also reroll?
Two. Yeah. If you reroll, you have to spend a fortune point.
I barely
But
squeaked that.
the cat's around one or two. Which do you take a bet on?
1.
Nope. Two. So you have to spend a fortune point also.
Oh.
And fortune points will come back at the end of the night. So.
All good.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So everyone except for Reneth,
Yep.
as y'all are walking along, kind of looking, a green ship goes flowing past y'all underneath the water.
not the Flying Dutchman.
It could be several
Not
things.
hardly.
And 6.
Let me just say
8.
that Skaven have submarines. I just want you to know that.
Yeah.
This
Honestly,
That's
that's
not-
what I was worried about.
This is not a submarine. This is a warship.
Oh.
Ultrath, Idric, and Gwen do notice that there are people moving about on the ship.
I barely even noticed. Mine is just
You-
like barely above it.
You looked over and went, "Oh shit!" As you see this green ship go
Yeah, that's
right past y'all.
We need to
right.
alert whoever's in charge, right?
I'm gonna say bring it to the captain of the watch.
Yep.
Sir.
I sir, what's the problem?
There's
They'll
a
point in the direction of the ship.
yeah. What he said.
That works. I like that. Like, yeah, what he said. Agreed.
Oh hell! He runs
hell?
over, grabs the bell, and starts. He starts like hammering that bell hard.
Ooh, kinky.
Those of you who are not on watch or did not come up, I don't think that's all of you guys except for Holly. hear the alarm bell. And those of you who saw the green ship are watching it just kind of like sail off into the distance. Or it's sailing underwater, but yeah, it's sailing off.
Oh boy.
The captain will come out, putting his coat on. What seems to be the problems, gentlemen? Sirs, that. He takes a spyglass and looks out over there. Damn vampires.
Hey,
Vampires?
Damn what? Oh, vampire.
Vampires. He collapses down the spyglass.
Let's start pulling up Man of War models.
do we have
Mr.
garlic?
Williams, you see them come back again. Make sure alarms are set. Hi, sir. Those of you that noticed it, good job. They usually don't get spotted.
It pays to be paranoid in our line of business.
Mr. Halifax, it does indeed. Rest of you, make sure that you're doing good on watches. I want the watches doubled. Aye, sir. The Admiral gives a nod to you guys and turns and heads back to the room.
He's just like, screw it, I'm going back to sleep.
Like, you guys got this. It's fine. So do we stay out here and keep watch, or
If you want to,
I
even though
don't
my eyes
imagine
are
it'd be.
clearly
You're-
closed?
you're not actually you're not part of the crew. So, I mean, if you want to stay watch, you can. Or you
This
can
would fall
go
more
get
under
rest.
Dreadfleet than Man of War.
Is the captain the only one who knows about the vampires, or do any of us have any app knowledge of what this could be?
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Ask Mr. Lore everything.
We've dealt with a vampire that I remember.
Yes.
But we
but he-
mostly
but we-
just
but-
stopped at his door.
But yeah, we didn't fight him. He asked us to give him something, and we told him to fuck off.
Wow.
That was in Karaberg.
Yeah, that would be lore undead if you have it, or I think Dave has lore everything,
Let's see. Do
Yeah.
I have that?
lore anything.
I'll retry that.
One or two.
We'll go with one.
This is probably what we saw, everybody. What's on the screen?
Hey, get back here. My phone's trying to run away.
Let's
Doesn't
see. Do
want
I
me to
have lore
sleep.
everything?
That's about what you saw.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you,
Dang.
Dreadfleet. Man of War never had any of the never had any of the ghostly things.
I'm gonna say they never got to the vampire fleets, did they?
Nope, it was
No.
only Dreadfleet that got it.
Where should I be seeing the thing? What it looks like? Where is that?
Unboog stream.
Ah,
It was.
I'll post it on Discord too, real quick.
thank you.
The vampires and the undead, excuse me, the vampires and the dark elves have ships that have magical ships that allow them to travel underwater.
Yep.
I was gonna say either that or they forgot to plug the holes.
If the
Okay,
ship is
boo.
green and underwater, that's a bad thing.
Cool.
Chaos. Warp stone.
No, that's usually green glow. It's usually an undead ship.
It's usually
Oh.
spectral, yeah.
So
Oh.
red's chaos.
Depending on
Probably.
the god.
Yeah, my guess. Look right here, I can talk out my ass.
But yeah, that's and a lot of times there's the vampires don't always attack people. There are some that do. There are pirate fleets out there that are entire fleets of vampires that have some nasty undead with them.
Mm-hmm.
Boo.
But yeah,
Oh,
that one just went flying or sailing off and didn't mess with y'all.
But they may come in the future.
It is a possibility, yes.
I smelled garlic in that one. Turn around.
so since all I'm probably gonna mispronounce this, Alterath.
No, you got it right.
Oh, cool. Since he's the only one in our party who seems to know about them, can we like talk tactics on what to do if they come back, or how can we deal with underwater vampires?
It sounds funny when you say it like that. I mean, that's what they are. But like, it just sounds funny. I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
I mean, for the most part, whenever they get on deck, it's just
Just fight.
swarming them.
Okay.
Vampires are not an easy fight. Uh, this group has never actually fought a vampire, so they're not. I mean, I honestly don't believe that any of y'all are fairly certain how tough they are.
Cool. All right then.
Us fighting a single vampire is probably going to be like even. I'm talking all of us.
Yeah.
Vampires are stupid strong in this universe.
Cool.
But not in Blood... not... I almost said Bloodborne. Blood Bowl.
They're pretty strong in Blood Bowl too, but they're not like they don't have the strength of 100 men like they do in Warhammer Fantasy.
Yep.
Prepared.
And
Like more than out here wants to know what she's getting into, and if she has a fighting chance at all.
you're probably better off letting the tanky type people run forward while the spell slingers do their best to take them out.
Cool. I'll be in the back taking notes.
And you only ever deal with Dreadfleet type shit or Vampire Coast type shit in this specific ocean.
Cool.
So,
Yep.
At it as we were.
I think she
Next
just said
couple of-
clicky clicky.
Yeah, pretty much.
Next couple of days are actually pretty smooth sailing. And a mid-afternoon, there are the guy in the crow's nest, the lookout is yelling that there is white sail on the horizon.
what could that mean?
Is that good?
I mean, most ships have got white sails, so
Yeah.
Is there no like
Generally speaking,
insignia?
generally speaking, if it's not black sails or something off-colored, you can be fairly certain that it's either one of the human kingdoms or traders of some type.
Sure.
Not always, but it's a good indicator. Red sails are usually orcs. Black sails, pirates or Dreadfleet.
that part that I'm sure that you guys missed, red sails are usually orcs because red makes things go faster.
Yep.
Okay.
And with orcs, it works. Those of you if you any of you pull up on spyglasses and take a look at where people are pointing, it is a beautiful white ship.
Elven ship.
Yes, that is definitely a high elven ship, and it is on an intercept course with the fleet. It doesn't look like it's coming in to fight because it is definitely nowhere. It's not big enough to even go against the wolf ships.
Is it battered up or anything? Battered up. What am I?
No, it looks to be in good shape. And go ahead.
And this could prove interesting.
Ooh, I don't get to deal with my own people that often.
I wonder why.
It's a long story.
Damn. She burned him and she doesn't even know him that well. Oh, what am I saying? She spent close to 30 days on a ship with him. She knows him.
Amari looks over. Thank you, Hendrik. I appreciate that.
I think I don't think I've ever told you guys, but I was raised by humans.
No, really? We couldn't tell.
Wow. I mean, yeah, you're not like most high elves I've met.
I try to keep up appearances, but I don't know the nuances of my homing of my people's society and such.
She's hailing us, sir. Is she now?
Well, to be fair, you wouldn't drown if you stood in a rain shower, so your nose isn't that far up in the air. Look over at Amari. No offense.
She smiles, none taken.
He'll give her a slight grin.
I say we let them
Master
approach.
Isaac,
Well, I guess I just interrupted the person asking me. But
the guy with the spyglass up on the aft deck looks down. He says, "Master Idric, they're hailing for you, sir."
hailing
What
from
did
me
you do
specifically.
now?
Why you?
Aye, sir.
Oh, sure. Sure, let them approach.
Tell him we've
Bring them
already got one.
Bring all stop to the fleet.
Yes.
Aye, sir.
What time of day is this, Lou?
Mid-afternoon.
I've got the gun nearby. And
It's strange that they would hail specifically me in a massive fleet.
You
Do
got,
you owe them
like,
you got the
money?
gun nearby. Hold on. You got the gun nearby. What?
like, I've got it in my hands and kind of ready to come up.
The fleet
Shoot some
kind of
snobs.
drips down to where they're just barely moving. This elven ship just comes gliding in. She is a beauty to behold.
Let me pull up
And
a picture.
it moves gracefully upon the water and pulls in very close to the Emperor's Wrath. Boards
you
are
again,
set
now.
across between the two ships.
This is what a high elf ship would have looked like. Actually, this is a really fancy one,
Ooh.
but
Which
yeah.
is probably what we're looking at.
Yeah, that's a really damn pretty one. It's
Beautiful.
not as big as that one, and there's no
Yeah,
dragon.
This is like the flagship for like a fleet. Yeah,
They do have two griffins that are resting on the ship.
Like live griffins?
Live
Yep.
griffins.
Yep, they bring their war animals with them usually.
Whoa.
They even have purchase for them.
And so they also have the higher up generals actually have dragons.
Mm-hmm.
The sea drake that I just showed off had a dragon on the back of it.
Yep.
There is a very well-dressed elf. Looks like he might be an emissary. Also on board, there are 6 very knightly-looking elves with.
Ooh, Dragon Knights.
These guys have got a white lion pelt.
Oh, never mind. Those are White Lions of Trace.
And the emissary stops at his end, starts walking across. The admiral's like, I'll go with you. If you want someone else, Master Idric, think it'd be the best thing for you.
Sure, yes.
Right. I'm going to say raise an eyebrow. Do you want me to accompany?
If you want. And they're basically just like Idric wishy-washy talk for yes.
Why, Ostara, why, Ultraf always go forward? Why don't I get to stick up and say something?
You know, Murgork, I'm not sure. Maybe you should ask sometime.
I like Stilla. I like Stim. It looks pretty cool. That one, he's got a pointy nose, but the other ones look cool. They got still white, them white big kitty cats on their shoulders. I want to go pet one. They never let me.
No.
Oh.
Nibbles. Guard
I was waiting
Idric.
for somebody to say kitty.
they got big kitties on their shoulders.
Nibbles thumps up onto the gangplank and boom, 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 boom. Thud. Sits down. You are Master Idric, I presume?
Yes. Well,
He
what do I owe the pleasure?
holds out a scroll. I have gone through a lot to find you, sir.
Who
We've been trying to
has?
reach you, but it requires extended warranty.
Yep.
I was gonna say
Your
yes, maybe
carriage
the
requires
ship's extended warranty.
What was that?
your carriage needs a your extended warranty.
Nice.
Oh god. That would be beautiful, but
Your weapons.
He gives a nod. That is all, sir.
wait, what?
He hands you a scroll that's got a seal on it. Gives a nod. That is all, sir.
All right.
Looks at Ultrath, kind of gives a slight nod. Interesting fleet you have here.
Only the very
You
best.
do realize that there are 6 other fleets that are following you, correct?
Not
Yeah.
following.
It's complicated.
He kind of looks across the deck.
As the
Yes.
gun is up now. As soon as Idric left the ship, that gun was trained on that guy.
Have a good one, Master Edric. He turns, walks back. The White Lions, they've got large axes, right, Dave? Or are they great swords?
They've got lions, duh.
Wow.
I forgot. Let me look this up. They have massive axes,
Bound chicka wow wow.
like 3 times the size of a dwarf.
Yes, White Lions carry the axes.
Okay. They bring their axes up, more of a like an attention, thump them on the deck, turn and walk, further into the ship with this guy, and they bring across the gangplank, and your ship brings across their gangplank.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was quite weird.
If you would like to use the stateroom, Master Idric, you're welcome to. there's something.
Yes, I would like that. So I go and gather the party and bring them with me.
Awfully long way to travel just to give you a chain letter.
Gave you paper?
A
Hey.
chain letter.
A scroll.
Roll a scroll.
Yeah, this is weird.
Scrolls are a little bit more expensive than paper.
Paper is paper, no matter the price.
All right. I have a bad
Let's see
feeling
what you
about
get.
this. Here,
Same.
let us open it and see what's inside.
It's bomb.
You put a bomb in a scroll.
It's like some different god, so our ship goes down. It's like paper enacting
That-
another god's help, and then our ship just goes down.
Tank, that sounds like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure power. If someone opens a scroll, they explode.
Sounds like something Jokey Smurf would do.
Anyways. So, what does the scroll say?
You
I
can
sent
read,
you
can't
something.
you?
Sent you something. A roll 20. No, it's a whisper straight to you, which everyone can read if they look at your stream.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Oh, too late.
Can I see? Oh,
Okay,
This-
it's
that's
too
enough.
small.
I can't read that.
This seems to be
Yeah.
a report about my father.
You
Oh,
human
oh.
one?
I never got to meet my parents.
If he's raised,
Oh, what was that? Sorry.
if you're raised by humans, why you got pointy ears?
I was
Oh my
adopted
God,
by
Rick,
them.
You can't just ask people why they have pointy ears.
Really? No one's ever told me that before. I'm
You
sorry.
shouldn't.
I won't ask that no more.
It was a joke.
They were my biological parents were good family friends with my adopted parents. They never talked about it much.
You were stolen. I see.
I mean, as far as I can tell, I wasn't stolen. I do know that my parents had gone missing at one point.
Say where they possibly are?
Possibly what? Sorry.
Does the scroll
Are.
say where your parents might be?
Yes, it looks like my father's being held in a black ark. Oh boy.
What?
Amara just kind of looks at you. I am sorry.
Those, my friends, are the massive castles that the that the Dark Elves like to put on a boat and, raid places with. It's the best way to describe it that I could think of.
Like
So we
the
can
one
go
we
get
saw
him then.
Doing that would be quite difficult, Murgork.
Why?
With this friggin' fleet.
It's a massive fortress with hundreds, if not 1,000, Dark Elves on board, and you do not want to mess with the Dark Elves.
Why? I mean, do they fight like Ultraf does? If they do fight like Ultraf, yeah, we just have to shoot them from a distance.
Murgork.
Ostara. No, wait. Ostara just looks over at Ultarath and gives him a wink and a grin.
I mean, if they fight like him, we don't want to be fighting them up close. We could shoot them. If they fight like Gwen, then we need to go up and beat them quick before they get to say wiggly things.
Well,
I don't see what's so hard about this, Master Idric. We've beat lots of folks. We beat Wood Elves before. I mean, It was
If-
kind of dark looking.
If we were to pursue my father, that could be the most difficult excursion we've ever been on.
I hate to
Okay.
sound heartless.
It'll be us against an army.
I just bring up the fact that didn't you guys fight some dark elves not like a couple nights ago?
There's
You
a
look
difference.
behind yourselves.
There's a difference between fighting a handful of them and fighting, well, what amounts to a few hundred of them.
There's a question of scale here. We fought several smaller vessels that did not get close enough to actually do anything. If we fought an ark, it would be something entirely different. If we had a fleet of ships the size of the Wrath, we might actually stand a chance, but even then it would be close.
Not to mention
Is it
we were
that-
shooting cannons at it and not trying to board it, and
So
save it.
it's really that big of a ship then.
Hey, do you remember Karl Franz's
No.
palace?
Yeah.
It is almost as big as that,
But it's
on
on
the-
a ship.
but it's on the water and it's heavily armed.
Oh, all right. Not sure it's what you want to do, Jazz.
We-
Okay.
Even with the massive fleet that we have, we couldn't go direct on. I think if we were to rescue my father, we would have to. Oh boy, we would have to sneak onto the ship.
So we're going to
Mara.
save him?
Mara and Linwith both look at Murgork. Look back at you. So we're not doing this then, right?
Hmm. We would-
Alterath will put a hand on his shoulder and say, "We must pick our fights wisely. We would do well to continue on our current endeavor. Once we have finished it, we can address the issue of your father."
I think that's the best course of action here. I hate to leave him, but God knows what they're doing to him. Or, I mean, shit. That's not something a high elf would say.
That's not it.
Well, remember, you're a high elf that was raised by humans. Your mannerisms are going to be a mix.
Yeah, that is
And
true.
you got better swear words.
I guess technically I guess I'd be saying Manon.
Well, you wouldn't say the S word right now.
Yeah, you might say the S word because
Hmm?
Actually, give me a willpower roll.
Oh boy. Willpower, my. Oh, never mind. My willpower's pretty good. Challenging, blah blah blah.
He says right before he rolls a double ought.
Oh,
Yep, you actually think and go, Manon.
Okay,
You
good.
tell him, yeah.
We do not have the resources to take on such an endeavor at the moment.
sure we couldn't leave the rest of the fleets behind us that way.
I think our best course of action is to make it to Lustria, and then while they're setting up camp, we could potentially go out just as the group of us. Potentially infiltrate. We may have to get ourselves intentionally captured to be able to escape. To be able to get onto the Ark.
How do we do that?
We have to find it first.
I would say a small ship with a small crew on it is pretty good bait for a Black Ark.
We
I was
take any
gonna-
semblance of common sense, throw it out the window, and do something insanely stupid, apparently.
I'm just
So we're
giving out our
ourselves
options.
we're ourselves in front of them and just, I don't know, call them out their name. That should get us kidnapped.
They might kill us if they do that.
Never
if we
mind.
do that. We need to.
Hydric, if they see you and me and the rest of the war dancers, they might kill us anyway.
That is a good point.
Who's
Amora
liable
just
not to die?
Amora just kind of points back at Murgork.
Murgork would make pretty good bait, wouldn't he?
Well, I'm saying just with him and the war dancers, it's they would probably go after us, and I don't believe they would be capturing anybody. They would just try to put us at the bottom.
So that's something to keep in mind. We'll see what happens. Maybe they might send a search party ashore where we could have better odds.
On the way to Lustria, we'll try to formulate a better plan. Because I think we should at least make it to Lustria and get a foothold there before we...
We need to complete this whole thing before we deal with that. Remember, we've got 6 fleets following us.
You're right. Sorry, I'm being a little bit selfish.
I'm just saying, not to sound heartless, but he survived this long, he can last a little longer.
And also, you're not really selfish. That is your dad. So, I get it.
I've never met him before in my life, but... I'm just thinking that he'd probably want to see me again.
The money we make on this can go a long ways towards getting him back.
That is true.
But only if we win.
Us hiring a whole fleet and army.
There's also the very real possibility that they could be. Hold on.
I feel that.
There's also the very real possibility that they could be raiding up and down along the Lustrian coast, and if so, we might be able to capture one of their vessels and attempt to infiltrate that way.
Ooh. That's smart. It's very smart. Accidentally closed the music. I pulled it back up.
If they were to, quote unquote, capture us, we would be in a beaten and bedraggled state before they ever took us to the Ark, and we would not have access to our gear and equipment.
Ugh.
I don't want no docks out taking me lead, don't you? Or me axe for that matter.
Exactly. We will have to come up with a better idea than that one. Perhaps, well, let's get to Lustria first, get a foothold, and see where we go from there.
It might also be worth it to ask the more seaworthy of our crew, what the course of action would be. Because they've probably dealt with Black Arcs, or at least have heard tales of people that have dealt with Black Arcs.
Seaworthy, I'm not sailing on them.
Just waiting for him to say, hell no.
I wonder if they have my mother as well.
You should have asked, I guess.
Was she taken before you was born?
Okay, just give him a look like, really?
Dear. Wow. Oh.
Murgork's the best fucking character in this whole thing. I don't care what anyone says.
Okay, that reminds me of the story to tell after the stream.
Is there nothing else on the scroll that can hint that your mother might be with your father?
No, the only thing the scroll says is where my father is and where the whereabouts of the ship are.
I'm just waiting for the, someone gonna answer me.
But yes, we're better off going to Lustria and taking care of this before. Ugh, it pains me. He's been on that ship for.
Does it say how long he's been on the ship?
Oh.
Sorry,
okay.
Dalek voice.
I think the question was, does it say how long he's been on the ship?
Correct.
Yes, that would be this. That was the question.
At least 80 years he's been on that ship.
Damn.
Are you sure?
Excuse me.
I mean, I'm 86 years old.
That doesn't mean he's been on the ship the entire time.
But I also have no memories of him.
Did your adoptive parents not tell you anything? You said they were close friends of your biological parents.
That's all they said. They said that they went missing and that they had no idea where they were.
Come here,
That's-
Jellybean.
And
Idric,
No, come back
Idric
here.
says I've never met. I have no memories of him. Ostara goes to open her mouth, shakes her head, and walks out of the room.
I'm saying that I was dropped off as an infant.
Oh, I know, but she was about to make a smart aleck comment and has controlled herself.
For a moment, I thought I was going to say, I thought you were going to say he was dropped on his head as an infant. I'm like, oh.
I was going to make that comment about him being dropped on his head, but yeah.
Yes.
I could hear you through the Dalek thing, so yeah, that's pretty good.
I was
That was
gonna
dropped
make
on the head.
comment. I stopped myself as well. I just got here. I want to at least be nice to my crew before I demolish them.
The Admiral gives you a nod when you come walking out, Ostara. Is everything all right, ma'am?
He got some information he's been looking for.
Okay, is this any better?
A little
We
bit, but you're still a robot-y.
We can understand you.
Yeah, we
you're
can
still a
understand
robot-y.
you.
We can understand you.
I need a new bloody headset.
Yeah, you do.
I'm tempted to send you one of my spare microphones, and then you could just use the headphones on the headset.
Well, I don't use the headphones now as it is.
Let's see. Spare mic.
He uses a
I have the
he
Razer
uses
mic.
he uses
And to
he
be,
uses a
and to be,
wireless.
I usually just wear my headset around my neck anyway. I just use the microphones on it. And if it comes down to it, I can always borrow Katrina's mic. It's just, I sit like 10, 15 feet away from my computer.
Yeah. But let me see. The Razer mic. I have the Blue Yeti.
Blue Yeti.
Excuse me.
Blue Yeti. Ooh.
If I didn't have a frigging four-legged canine gremlin who likes to chew on everything that isn't nailed down, I wouldn't have issues.
Hello,
Yeah.
Crypta. You made a clip?
He-
Oh no, it's in this clip.
I want to cryptic
Dalek.
clip tonight.
Annihilate, exterminate, destroy.
It's got to be the
Sorry, Dalek voice.
Ultra's mic
Oh, probably.
because it says exterminate.
Exterminate.
hell.
Exterminate.
Oh, that one came through quite nicely.
It did.
It's weird because it goes blah, 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 and then you start talking again and it goes completely clear, or it
Yep.
clears up some, or you're talking along that's fine, then it goes demonic on us. It's weird. It is very weird.
No consistency, yeah.
No, it's going
None.
through phases.
Because now it sounds perfect. It sounds great.
Yep.
Like I said, the
think I
Admiral,
just need to keep it charging.
the Admiral looks at you, Holly. Is there something that the fleet should be aware of, or is it none of our concern?
I'm gonna let you talk to Idric about that because I don't know what he wants shared, and I don't
Yes,
know
ma'am.
if that's a concern to y'all or not.
Yeah, he's decided we're going to go assault a Black Ark.
You can step off the ship, you stupid mother.
Oh.
He, the Admiral pokes his head in. Master Idric, is there something you'd like to discuss, or is this none of the fleet's concern?
It's none of the fleet's concern, pretty much, but I do have some questions I would like to ask.
At
Of
least
course.
at the moment.
He walks in, doing the Picard tug of his coat.
All right. To make the long story short, my missing father has been found, and he is on a Black Ark ship. Now, I don't intend to get you guys involved in this,
Excellent.
but any information you have on Black Arks in general, I would love to have more information going into this, because I do intend to rescue my father, but I want to put as few lives in danger as possible.
I know of 16 ships that went across one, and 4 men survived on a piece of wood floating. When they were rescued, 3 of them have been sent to. 3 of them got sent away because they were, well, mentally unfit. The last one was actually able to tell us of the battle, and the warships didn't stand a chance against them.
That's what I assumed, given the reputation. Do you know anybody in the fleet that has dealt with them personally to any extent?
That I don't know. It's not a question that that is typically not a question that's come up.
Fair enough.
Most folks speak of the Black Arcs as little as possible.
I completely understand, given their reputation.
And so that's a sane response.
It's understandable.
Well then, I do wish to give you my condolences, as your father has been captured by them, but I am thankful that you're not going to send us against them.
No. This is... we are on a trip to Lustria. That's all that matters at the moment. I'll deal with this. I'll deal with this with my with my crew. But not with my crew. Fuck. With
party.
my entourage.
Wow.
I think I preferred crew.
Right?
We're not an
Companions.
entourage. That's
The
better.
companions.
Companions is probably what should have been said.
Your human is showing. Your human side is showing again.
Now that's more
Well-
my foppish is showing, using the word entourage.
Well, we'll keep watch of the 6 fleets that are following us, and hopefully we'll make it there ahead of them.
Retinue probably would have been more precise.
Yeah, that would have made more sense.
Well then,
She pokes her head back in. I just had a thought.
Oh, what is this thought?
We should
Altrath
contrive a way.
opens his mouth and closes it.
We should contrive a way to get information about this ship to the other 6 fleets. Make them think that's a key to getting to Lustria and have them go after him instead.
If that would work, oh my god, that would be so much fun.
We're not in the business of mass murder, are we?
oh,
Well, see, that's the beauty of it. We wouldn't be doing the murdering.
Could it be
It's murder
considered
by
negligent
circumstance.
homicide?
is that a trick question?
Ostara just kind of looks at you and gives a little shrug.
Yeah, if they run into problems there, it's not our fault. And no, that's not Altarat talking, that's me.
To be fair, I'd rather if they are to die, I'd rather the lizard men eat them than than go
It was-
through what our dark brethren do.
It was a joke, Adric.
I know.
The lizardmen eat peoples, but I can't eat people. Can I eat the lizardmen then?
I'm not sure how good they would taste, Murgork, but
I've eaten a lizard before.
of course you have. That's why I haven't seen any lizards in a long time.
I didn't eat them all. He just said no.
I'm just imagining Murgork like on the front porch and like a little garden lizard runs by, he grabs it by its tail and no, he'd have to grab it by its head, wouldn't he? Because of the detachable tail thing.
I mean, if he just eats the tails, then he's got a
Infinite food.
exactly. Thank you.
That's
No,
funny.
It was a merchant. He had one in a cage, and I kind of broke the cage and ate the lizard.
Oh my god.
I'm just imagining like a Tom and Jerry thing, where it's like 3 frames of Murgork opening the cage and eating the lizard before anyone notices.
I got in trouble, and that's originally why I got into the unit that I was, because I had to pay him back.
That's cool.
It was something about a very expensive lizard. It was a nice, pretty blue. That's why I ate it. It looked very pretty. Looked like candy.
Was it tasty?
Did it look similar to Gwen's?
No. Gwen's gives me a dirty looks and flips me off a lot. But this one didn't.
That would also give you heartburn.
It kind of looked kind of shiny blue. It was real pretty.
Now I want to know what this was.
Well, I ate it a long time ago. It's not coming out in time. It don't already comes out.
That's right. I would not be going for that one.
It's funny getting to hear this Murgork lore.
Maybe it'll show up in a book.
Maybe. But yeah, the man said it was 30 crowns for it.
Wow.
I didn't have no crowns at that time, so yeah. Imagine the captain said he paid for it, but I had to work for him. So I started out in as mercenary.
All right.
I'm hungry now. So I was going to go see what the ship's got. The cook's got.
Yeah, so you do that, Murgork.
And then Ruth just kind of shakes her head. Things we find out about that boy.
We learn something new about him every day.
Oh, it tastes like chicken. That's what it tasted like. It tasted like chicken.
Do I hear
Just a little
thunder
bite of
outside?
it.
Yes, it's thundering. That's why I went and got Sammy in the garage.
You're a good cat, Dad.
I try.
Murder will go wandering out and talking to sailors about how lizards taste like chicken.
He probably has a wealth of knowledge hidden in that, it's like, yep, everything tastes like chicken. Gator? Oh, there's...
That does taste like chicken.
I wonder how many of them are going to think he's hitting on them.
One.
Oh, my feet.
Hang on, try that again, Dave.
There's a non sequitur. It doesn't pertain to the game, but we're talking about gator tasting like chicken. Apparently, there's a Cajun restaurant near here that actually sells gator meat.
There's another reason I go to North Carolina. Even though it was hard to understand, I actually understood what you said.
Yeah.
Too, yeah.
Am I still going robotic? Damn it.
Well, you see now you're clear, or clearer. Yeah.
Yeah.
This bloody headset, I swear.
Now you're almost exactly clear.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's one of our key things whenever we go to Renfest for Marcus and I is there's a place that it's next to us festival that sells deep fried gator on a stick.
Yep.
Yum.
That's some damn good stuff.
Yeah.
also
There's
Yeah,
has
but
amazing
there's
cover.
there's a Cajun restaurant, and it's like 2-3 blocks from where I work. That one of the things they sell is gator meat.
Good stuff.
yeah. There's a fair around here that gets a one of the like a food truck that sells gator meat too.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, that's just funny to me. Sorry.
What, gator meat?
No, just a food truck. Have trouble getting your gator? Here's some gator meat on the go.
You're right there, Max.
That's silly.
Now I want some gator.
Said gator meat on the go, and Max jumped.
He's like, huh? Did you
And
say
I've got a
go?
headset on, so there's no way he heard you.
That is kind of odd that he jumped up like that. All right. Yeah. The rest of the day is peaceful and quiet. Skies are nice and clear. You can see dark clouds ahead of y'all. But the next couple of days of sailing brings no ill winds or storms.
Hell yeah.
3 days after the interaction with the high elves, the lookout yells, "Lifeboats and Jetson!"
Chloe, hello.
Yay!
Hello.
Hello.
We're about to get
Hi,
attacked.
Chloe.
Don't know that.
We're in danger.
Look, paranoia has kept us.
And Chloe got the jump scare in before I did. Damn it.
Everybody's
Oh.
beating me tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna ask too. Lifeboats and Jetson. What exactly?
Jetsam.
Oh, Jetsam.
That's not what it
Sorry.
sounded like he said, though.
Like
No, it
Flotsam and
didn't.
Jetsam, like the two eels from.
Yeah, from
Exactly.
Little
Little
Mermaid.
Mermaid.
I also heard Jetsons though, the same as
I
Holly.
only know their names because of Kingdom Hearts, so I just want to point that out.
Of course you do.
Yeah, 'cause you have
You
to whoop
weeb.
them like 3
George
times.
And they're very
Looking up-
annoying, anyways.
Yes, they are. Looking over the sides, you guys do see bits and pieces of boats.
Oh boy.
And they look like Norsican boats, or what's left of Norsican boats.
Oh shit.
And there is a lifeboat or a small dinghy off of one of them that is just kind of floating along.
There were no survivors.
There are 2 people in the boat, and a very distinctive yowling as the small boat is coming closer.
Did Lucky jump ship?
No, there is a very large black and white cat sitting on the boat, just howling up a storm.
Life of Pi?
And
This one's mine.
he is
This
a
one's mine.
big ass cat too. That is one of the Norscan hunting cats right there.
Kitty.
Richard
Maybe
Parker.
don't get close to that cat.
The admiral's like, "Bring the boat in. Don't let the cat get by." You need to make sure that cat's well treated.
I don't think I'm diving in after this one.
They will throw out line, and after a while, bring the boat in. The 2 Norskins that are in the boat are dead.
Oh no.
Probably killed by the damn cat.
Oh damn.
One of them is, missing his right arm. It looked like it was dragging it in the water, and it's gone. The other one is the other one looks like it got strangled, and he is missing his legs.
Something to keep in mind for people. Large cats tend to they tend to kill their prey by grabbing their necks, like strangling them with their teeth.
No. They
Really?
break the neck.
Yeah. Wait. Breaking the neck. Yeah, not strangling.
This cat isn't that big.
Oh,
It's like
he's
Maine Coon
it's
size.
it's like a Maine Coon. Yeah. It looks like the other guy, the one that's missing an arm, strangled the other guy, and
Oh.
I don't know, maybe he ate his legs. But it does look like the cat has been chewing on what's left of the leg. So
I'll go get some fresh water.
oh. So this is a cat that won't kill us. Okay.
Sure.
It's a ship cat.
Those ship cats are less likely to
Oh,
kill me.
I heard the T instead of a P.
Shit, cat.
It's a shit cat.
What are you, Lucky?
The shit sneeze goblin. Since she's
Oh,
had that
no.
shot, she hasn't sneezed and shit herself. I'm so proud of
Well,
her.
that's
Great
good.
news.
I mean, I love cats, but I gotta say, pretty much all cats are shit cats.
But if you want to try to interact with a cat, give me a what is that? Charm animal.
Oh god, I'm scared. Okay.
Look, if mm, animal
What's
Challenging
training
or
is
what?
nothing.
Animal care
Animal care.
or
Charm
charm
animal.
animal? I'm a dumbass.
I don't know.
Charm
I
animal.
can-
Yeah.
Challenging or what?
Oh, I can't do that.
There you go.
Yes.
That's Alterath's cat now, by the way.
No.
Uh-oh.
I don't even have charm animal, so I can't do it.
I don't have it either. I don't. Nope, I don't.
It's on the left side, basic skills,
Oh,
under
that's fine.
art.
Oh.
There's an art to it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is art.
Wait,
Yeah,
where
it is
is
under art.
Eh.
The very first column on the main page,
Okay.
Basic skills.
under basic skills.
Look, in reality, I'm a pussy magnet.
Oh my gosh, Tank.
What?
What you just said.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't hear
Dude.
anything.
Oh my gosh.
I'm re-rolling that.
What's my SL bonus supposed to be?
0.
Okay. Tank distracted
One or-
me.
1 or 2.
God damn
Yeah.
it, too.
Okay,
And I
now,
wouldn't.
the
I
cats get
wouldn't
along.
spend. There you go. I wouldn't spend all of my fate points if you don't get it to reroll.
We're interacting with a cat.
I'm dying
Yeah,
to the cat.
because there are 3 people who got successes.
But I did say I was going to get him fresh water.
Yep.
He did.
And the cat will sit there, let you drink the water. One of the sailors will hand Alterath the bucket and let him dump water on the cat. He shakes off, kind of sits there and bathes himself.
I'm pussing.
Let me just say this: this ship would have sank if we didn't pick up this cat.
Nibbles sniffs at it and it smacks Nibbles' snoot. And he just
Oh.
kind of backs off, looking at it like,
Is it a
Oh.
playful boop?
okay. No, it was like, get the fuck away from me.
I I pat Nibbles. It's okay. He's had a hard few days.
Oh, don't you hurt Mister Nibbles. He's a good dog. No, I can't hurt you. So I'll give you stern words.
For a second, I forgot that he was talking about Nibbles and not the Lucky.
Hey, Ostara, you're the one that usually says the big. You say bad words to folks. What's some stern words I could say to the cat for smacking Nibbles like that? Or is I not supposed to do that?
I think you've done just fine with giving him
Thank you.
stern words.
I was going to point the lead belcher at him, but I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, probably not a good plan.
On the ship with these two, on the little dinghy with these two men, there is a piece of leather that is kind of wrapped up. It's started drying out quite a bit in the sun. And there, inside of it is a solid gold, like odd looking flat statue tablet thing.
This must have been what they were fighting over.
It is a very Aztec, for references, very Aztec looking item.
Oh, so
Eyes
this
are
is from
bugging out of her
Lustria
head.
then.
Writing
I'm
on it,
gonna
or
evaluate it.
I'm gonna bring it onto the ship.
don't just. Oh no!
Yeah, don't bring it
on
onto the ship just
Don't
yet.
bring it just no,
Oh, it's solid gold. She's going for it.
dude. This could get
Yep.
us killed.
Hold on, let me at least give it a quick once over.
Well, someone's gonna
Do we
have to
see
hold
any
her
magic
back.
coming off of it?
There's
Who
no
can-
magic coming off of it.
Okay,
Who
good.
can hold a Stera back so she doesn't bring this on board?
Yeah, that's a good sign that there's no magic coming off of it.
Do we still want to bring it with us?
Potentially.
Is there
That
writing on it?
item? No. But Gwen, that item is probably just of the metal alone, probably easily 40 gold.
Okay.
Sold to the right collector and with a creative story, how it was found, maybe 2-3 times the amount, just depending on who it's sold to.
All right. Anything I need to be worried about?
There's, like I said, there's no writing on it. It's just it is odd looking. It looks like a big fat frog with an odd, like, crescent hat, but there's no writing or anything on it.
I look at Jellybean. You think it's safe to bring on board?
I don't want it.
I do.
Being could talk.
There. She wants it. Let her have it.
All right. Let's get this up there.
Here's your souvenir.
Yes.
Dude,
They will.
take it.
They will put the rest of the bodies back into the little dinghy. The priest of Mammon will say a few words over them. Glad you're dead, you fucking worthless heathens.
Wow.
And send them back over the side.
So we just have a giant cat now. It's just
Yep.
One of many.
I look at the priests. Should I do them the honor of a funeral pyre or let them flow?
I would say put a hold in the boat and let the creatures of the sea devour what's left of their flesh.
So then, let Murgork take us, sink them.
If you wish.
Or
I
have
call-
Halifax shoot a hole.
Yeah,
in it.
Halifax's bow can pop a hole through the boat as easily as Murgork's guns. So
Oh, okay. I wasn't really paying attention to what kind of material it was, so I wasn't sure if his bow could go through it or not.
dude, his bow, he can punch through a couple points of armor.
Oh, dang. Yep. Okay. Then let's make less of an explosion.
Kaboom.
Right, Tank?
I'm sorry. I dropped my headphone. What did I say, Miss?
Your bow, you can punch through a couple points of armor, can't you?
About 4.
Yeah, he can punch through the boat. The boat's not a
Like an ironclad.
yeah, it's just a small little
Dinghy.
wood and leather dinghy. So
So I'm sinking it.
Yep.
yeah,
You've been volunteered to give them a burial at sea.
Should I even roll for this?
no,
Aw. I thought it would be funny to have them roll.
Let's just see what I would have gotten if that's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
See how you really are.
I'm gonna aim for somewhere close to the water. And it's very big, so that should be very easy to hit, right? I'm aiming at the
Well,
boat.
Unless
it's
you're
not
stuck.
large. It's no bigger than shooting at a person.
So we'll just do easy. Oops.
Not trying to dodge.
I
Hey.
mean, the ocean waves could be making it dodge.
Okay, yeah, he
He fucking rolled a 2.
he shoots through this thing, punching a big fucking hole in it. He hits it just right. It just kind of rips part of the bottom, and it goes under in no time.
Wow.
I couldn't have done that against, I don't know, a lot of
The
things.
judge?
No, I
He
was with
wasn't
the
there.
other
Oh, yeah,
group.
you were with the other group.
It wasn't me.
But yeah, all the squishy members of the group were dealing with Judge.
Hey, I prefer to consider myself a glass cannon.
I didn't say that you guys were weak. I just said that you guys were squishy.
I know.
An ass cannon. I mean, what?
Someone is salty tonight.
Yeah. This is.
Sorry, I may have a late night tomorrow that I'm not wasn't volunteering for.
Oh, okay.
Boy, Tank, with the way you're going tonight, I'm regretting that eating those hot sauces last time I visited didn't mess with my stomach more.
Hey, please don't destroy. I'm just glad you didn't destroy anything.
Hey, Trolley. How are you enjoying New York City?
Where's that dick? Hey,
Wow, that's
I-
twice tonight we've
I-
heard him swear.
Hi,
That's the-
Trolley.
That's
Huh?
like
Dick?
more in one
Trolley.
night. Like, you guys realize that Tank has sworn more tonight than he does in a month?
He's
Yeah.
venting.
remember when Boog was ignoring me and I lost it?
You
Mhm.
did. Yeah. That was a night. That was something.
I was there, so I don't know.
I'm good at ignoring people.
He is. Because you ignore me in chat like a lot.
I mean, I can't respond to every message in chat either.
Because you're not trying hard enough.
Because I'm
say,
not trying hard enough.
Hey, Boog, I would like to say that we're a small enough group that, yeah, you probably could,
Yeah, you're
but
right.
it would be difficult. Like, it would take maybe 20% more effort on your part.
Again, try harder, get good.
Hey,
That's a
can we
lie,
try
Boog. You
harder
act
to
like
get
you have
back to the game?
5,000 viewers. I do have 5,000 viewers. I'm
Oh.
delusional.
Sorry, Holly. What?
Could we try harder to get back to the game?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yep, you punch a hole in it, it drops below the waves.
I'm gonna shake my head about the rest of my day. Just judge right in his freaking face and just. But no, you sink the boat and
That's when you roll a 2, yeah.
like, oh, it's like you made it. You got just a couple of successes. Like, thanks. Now it was like blow a hole in that boat with an arrow.
15 successes for the SL bonus. Yeah.
You shot that boat like it owed you money.
Oh,
Shot that boat like it was trying. Like I owed it. Yeah.
Anyways.
I owed it money.
Anyways.
Shut up, Boog.
Shoot marbles at his legs.
Anyway, GM.
Stop playing with your microphone.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
The big dip in the baby in the fucking water. Anyways.
At dinner that night, the Admiral will, as you guys typically have meals with him, will say that according to the calculations they have made, probably 8-9 more days.
Ooh.
Are
You
we
should-
there
You
yet?
should be seeing the coming on the shore, coming up to the shore.
Hmm.
Is there anything particular that we're looking for to start this beachhead, Master Idric? I don't believe this was something we've spoken about in the past.
I say we make it as obnoxious as possible for the other groups to make landfall.
I was thinking we should look for a good harbor, something that would
Mhm.
keep our little foothold in good stead in the future for shipping.
Well, yes,
Like a
I
lagoon.
plan on settling on the coast somewhere.
But I will
Right.
they've been keep an eye out then. Are we sending any ships directly back after we have, unloaded the army?
Well, we are going to need laborers to help build the various parts of the settlement.
Did we
Should
not-
we
Yeah,
send? Who should we send back?
There are-
No,
the
we
laborers
brought a
already-
ton of laborers with us.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's just mainly, do we want to send like a fast courier ship back to?
Right, to let everybody know what's going on.
We have made it to Lustria.
Just go,
We-
haha, you suck. We made it.
Yes, we could. We could send a ship back to let everyone know how we're doing.
The only issue that I have with this, Master Idric, is if we send one of the Karex back, it's a possibility that they're going to run into any of the fleets.
That's
And
what I
a
was
single ship
thinking.
like that is not going to be able to deal with them.
Ooh,
And it would not be effective to send, say, the Emperor's Wrath or any of the warships back. So we may wish to wait until we know that the others have made landfall.
that is a very good point. I trust your expertise. Yes, we will wait then.
Excellent.
Yes, I look. I may be a bit arrogant, but yeah, you know, I'm. I'll trust anyone's expertise if they seem a lot smarter than me on the subject.
Excellent. As soon as we have, a good spot, make landfall, see about setting this up, shall we?
Yes.
For the next several days, the Waves start getting higher and heavier. Even this big ship is
Getting rocked
kind
around.
of getting rocked around and slamming down, coming up over the waves, then slamming back down. Those who are not with sea legs get sent below. Murdoch and Nibbles were sent below because the two of them don't see it's fit to remove heavy armor, and they don't want them being knocked overboard.
Or just giant boulders just rolling around. Goof. Goof.
Yep, you seem to be doing just fine there, Holly. It's still not very comfortable, and you're probably not wanting to eat a lot. A few days later, you guys are seeing spires of stone that are kind of stuck up out of the water. There's wreckage of ships upon them. The admiral slows the fleet down and starts pulling barrels and crates out. There is a symbol on them that you folks have grown to know very well.
Katarina?
It is.
Lovely.
She recovered fast.
Is Katarina good or bad?
Not the best.
We're not one of her favorite people.
Is that the one that you gave the stink eye to before?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
And after several hours of fishing stuff out, he'll tell you that they have gathered up an additional 100, basically 100 units of cargo. It looks like that the what is here was an earlier expedition. Storms probably drove them into the rocks.
This does make me wonder if perhaps she was sending us this way to meet a similar fate.
Exterminate.
That I was like, that I didn't understand, Dave.
I hate this headset. I really do.
If I
I was like, that I understood.
We could use context clues to figure out what you said there.
I was going to say, based on what I could interpret of what he was saying, it was roughly, if you send us this, hoping that we should think that we should tender our regard.
Basically, he had said, do you suppose that there's a possibility that when Katarina was attempting to get an expedition together, that she was sending us to meet a similar fate?
Ah.
Amora just kind of stops what she's reading and kind of looks at you. I'd never thought about that.
That is a good point.
I didn't realize that she hated us that much.
I did.
I thought it was just you, Idric. Master Idric.
Well, I mean, I'm on the ship, so I guess everyone else is... I guess she doesn't care if anyone else goes down with me.
Bound to go out.
Even though she wanted to go down on me. Sorry, I didn't actually say that. It was just...
Tara throws it up again.
I just wanted to throw that out there.
That's what she said. It's who I'm supposed to say that, right? That's what she said. Oh, I'm supposed to wait. Oh,
okay. Oh, this whole business with Katarina is very funny.
Yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised because, like I said, I've got my own suspicions that I've voiced off stream and maybe on stream.
We were bound to come to blows.
Well, if you would have just made her your breeding mare like she wanted, this wouldn't have happened.
These might not be the blows you want, but they're the blows you got.
First off,
First off, even Idric doesn't deserve that kind of shit.
Okay.
To be. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Gwen.
First off, I wasn't interested. And second off, I didn't even know that she was interested in me.
We were telling you. You have no reason not to know.
You all were saying it, but I didn't believe you. I thought it was
You were in denial.
He might not be all that bright.
There are times when I think
On the mouths of orcs.
I thought I was pretty good at knowing these kind of things, but I guess not.
From the mouths of ogres.
Even the ogre.
Murgorg just said you are too stupid.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't understand women as well as I thought I did.
Linwith just kind of looks at you.
That would be a bit of an understatement.
I look at him, I look at Linwith, and I'm just like, I'm not saying it.
You're like the two kids in the back of the class making faces at each other.
Anyway.
How are we gonna handle this?
Oh, I got a question.
Oh god. As I fall off the side of the boat.
Oh, so there's high elves and there's wood elves and then there's dock elves. Is there water elves? Is there elves in the water?
Only in Age of Sigmar, Murgorg.
Say what?
For the fourth wall. You're breaking the fourth wall.
And you're not allowed to say that name on this ship.
Oh no, you killed us all.
Throw him overboard. Throw him overboard.
Sorry, I had to be a smartass. There are water elves in Age of Sigmar called the Ideneth Deepkin. They're cool as fuck. They ride sharks in a battle. Anyways.
But in regular Warhammer, there's no water elves, no aquatic elves.
Let's sigh.
High elves and dark elves are pretty like privy of the water though. They know what they're doing. They're arguably the best sailors in the world.
Don't say that in front of the crew.
Moving on.
So there's no water elves.
Nope.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh. All right, and he goes back to eating.
I lean over to Alterath. You might want to leave that out of his next book.
Well, I want to read about water elves. Is you gonna put it in the next book? Master Alterath, that's what you gonna do. You gonna put water elves in the next book?
I just very
We shall see.
All right, cool. Like I said, he starts shoveling food in. Every now and then, he kind of throws little bits of food, like off his plate onto the floor.
He's sharing with Nibbles and the cats.
No, Nibbles is sitting next to Ostara. Both the cats and little David are sitting on the floor. He seems to be throwing food at little David, who the cats seem to just be taking from. The next morning, well, actually, a few days later. Yes, a few days later, there is.
I'm sorry, I have to.
Yes.
A few days later.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I can't run. I can't escape.
The guys in the crow's nest yell down, and the alarm is rang, and people are called to quarters.
We shall beat to quarters. Okay.
A fog is rolling in,
Again.
and the ships are slowing down.
That's fun.
Yes, Murgork is standing out there going, "Ooh."
So he's our Angel Marie.
I just want to know if this is a natural fog.
There is no winds of magic rolling through it.
So just shitty weather.
I need people to roll perception. If you have got keen senses hearing, it is one easier. If not, it's just average.
Wow.
I got it. Damn, my target number is 108. That can't
You
be
use
right.
those mirrors.
You said it's average. Is that right?
Yeah.
Gwen just rolled a fucking 1. If only you rolled a 1 in real life for your fucking for your eyesight.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm glad I didn't take that drink.
But a 1, I'll drink to that.
One.
Well, between Gwen, Idric, and Alterath, and Halifax, and Ostara, we've got this.
I failed.
Oh no, that's an endurance test from before. Sorry.
Me and my stinking 2. God bless.
God bless somewhere.
Actually, I just feel like I should get my bow and shoot the fog. Some
Try to
fog
go
wizard
fast
will
Roll
just
a
fall
1,
down
the fog
dead.
screams and runs away.
Nibbles and Murgork are playing fetch or doing something, which is why Amara isn't hearing, because she's turning around looking at them, looking like, "Ooh, shut the fuck up." Gwen hears birds and odd creature sounds. So does Idric and Ultrath. Halifax, you're fairly certain that you're seeing dark shapes ahead in the fog. The others that pass their perception tests actually do see dark shapes ahead in the fog. Yeah. One. Yeah, Ultrath and Gwen are able to say something in enough time that the ships can react. Both of you realize that there are masts ahead of y'all.
Those dirty dogs.
I'll sound out a warning to let them know that their ship's inbound.
Pulling up, slowing and moving. Like I said, you three hear birds, and not birds that are familiar, and odd animal noises. Ultrath, you're fairly certain that you can hear water hitting, basically breaking on the shore.
Ooh.
We'll look back to the captain of the watch and tell him I think we're about to run aground.
He yells for the fleet to signal the fleet to all stop. They start dropping sails, dropping anchor. You guys will kind of close in, bumping up against another ship. And it is
Ooh.
fairly quiet. There's nothing on it. The deck is covered with blood, though.
Oh.
Well, it's not fresh blood, but it looks like there was a lot of blood that was spilled on the deck.
Something bad happened there.
Yep. And out of the fog looms not a fortress, but like a small stone keep.
Uh-oh.
Do we see any movement?
No.
Does the keep look like it was made after any type of architectural designs from back home?
Yes, it looks very basic. Imperial keep.
I mean, it might be a good start.
Yep, I was thinking the same thing. Once we're close enough, hop down on. Well, actually, this ship's a little too big to just hop down.
Swing over on a rope.
Actually, yeah, swing over and lower down on a rope, or just wait till we come to a stop and go down one of the ladders on the sides.
Master Idric,
Yes.
this is you and your men's specialty.
All right.
Quick question. Sorry to
Yes, dear.
interrupt. Are these ships destroyed?
No. Well, at least the ship the ship that you see is not destroyed. She looks like she's had some damage to her. And as the wind is blowing, as the fog is literally moving around, that ship is actually tied up to a dock. And there are 3 other ships out there.
Nice.
So, should we bring the war dancers with us?
They look like they're going to need some work to be fully seaworthy again, but they're not destroyed.
If I may, Idric,
Yes.
I would suggest putting the war dancers and the war dogs on shore right here to protect the ships
That is a good point.
and let us go on ahead.
That seems like a good plan. We could repurpose this place as our keep, but there may be a reason why it's abandoned. We'll investigate that.
I just look at him, look at the blood, and look back at him.
Well, the blood's on the ships, not the keep, that we know of. Everybody, I can feel over Discord when everybody's eyes are rolling at once.
My eyes are always rolling.
Like a pinball.
More like a spirograph.
I was like, the rest of y'all can fairly easily, like lower yourself, climb down the rope ladder and get down the docks.
Need some jungle ambience. Is there anything like that in this
They
playlist?
they will throw ropes down and
It's not where I
send
thought
sailors
you were.
down to tie the Emperor's wrath off. Um,
There's beach. That could work.
and they will lower Nibbles down.
Yay, nib nib.
I just imagine his legs kicking the whole way down like he's about to swim.
And they lower Murdoch down because the sailors don't want to take a chance with him. I don't know, slipping as he's coming down on the rope ladder. The dock itself is in decent shape. It has seen some weathering. It has definitely been here for a bit.
I'm sorry, what's weathering?
The dock.
Okay, thank you.
The dock
I got
itself
the-
has seen some weathering.
I apologize, everyone.
Doggy gif. Cute.
That kind of swimming.
Yes, exactly.
It does creak underneath Murgork's weight, but not dangerous creaking. Just
Kind of letting us know it notices him.
yeah. The other ships have got blood all over them.
Get the hose.
One of them has got somebody has smeared blood on the side, and it kind of looks like Sigmar, forgive us.
Oh boy.
This should be fun.
So yes, the War Dancers and Ghost Riders will stay here, and the main, me and my retinue will explore the ruins, because we could repurpose these. That would give us such a head start against the others. But I have a feeling that. What was that?
Go ahead.
I have a feeling that whatever caused this massacre is at least nearby.
I have a quick question. None of these ships or anything have Katarina's symbol on it, do they?
No.
Okay. I just
Matter
want
of
to
fact-
make sure she can't just show up and say, haha, it's mine.
None of these ships have got any flags flying either.
I will say the Church of Sigmar did send missions to Lustria back before they understood that there were like lizard men there.
I mean, look, 2 out of the handful of things we've come across had Katarina's symbol on them, and I just wanted to make sure that she can't say this is mine and get out.
Well, we're here first anyways, so
By right of maritime salvage, it was all abandoned. It's his.
These stairs are fairly wide. They've made them about 20 foot wide, and it goes up one switchback up to where the keep is. They look like they've seen some wear and tear. I mean, it's not sharp stone, but it's not worn, super smooth. It doesn't look like hundreds of feet have been up and down them, a lot. Heading up to the top. One, since you guys are from basically, Germany, and are now setting foot in Central America, it's hot as fuck.
Yay.
It is humid. Those of you in metal armor, it's just that your clothes are sticking to you. Those of you in the robes are kind of even worse.
I'm taking my jacket off.
War dancers are pretty much used to this.
Yep. Mornath, you're looking around, and none of the foliage, none of these plants look familiar to you, which just kind of sends you into that yes type of mode.
She starts going for one, and I'm like, not now.
I've heard that the plants here can eat you, so be careful.
Probably not like that. It's more of looking around, flipping a book open, making a quick sketch, just kind of looking at things.
I mean, I figure she's gonna want to take specimens.
Don't eat anything either.
The keep itself is, the wall looks about 20 foot high. There is a gate to it that is open. Out in front of the keep, there is a tower of skulls.
Oh shit!
And there's enough skulls that it literally is. It rivals the wall as far as the height.
Oh great! Are we going to see the ruinous powers here too?
And there is a symbol on it that you guys have seen a few times.
Oh, lovely.
The symbol of corn is like scratched in to all the skulls that are ringing the base of the tower.
Nope, we're not repurposing this place.
I look at Alterath. We can't, like... I don't know. Fix it?
Let us check the site before we rush to conclusion. Could be that they were assaulted by Cornate followers and the keep may be intact. If it is contaminated, if it is corrupted, then of course we will not use it.
Should we bring... actually, do one of the ships have witch hunters on them?
Yes.
Yes.
Should we get the witch hunters from the fleet involved?
Probably not a bad idea. She's right. We should check it first, but yes, getting them involved at some point is not a bad idea.
Yes, let's explore a little bit more before we get them involved, because they're likely to burn this whole place down.
They're likely they'll react. That's what he said. Should I just knock all that off the side?
Hey, oh yeah. So I can just imagine hearing the witch hunters from here. It's like, okay, we know where they're at. We can distract them.
Do we sense any dar or anything?
No.
Okay, yeah.
There is. Oh, hold on. I need the right book.
Shut up.
I know the followers of Korn aren't very adept when it comes to magic, but they still have a little bit of it.
There is a lot of This place seems to now be kind of soaked in the amethyst winds.
What the hell does that mean?
Not surprising because there's a lot of death that happened here.
Lovely. Yeah, we shouldn't repurpose this place. Let Katarina's people repurpose it. Nah, that we can't do that. This was like the one thing that was gonna stop me from repurposing this place. If it was just lizard men, then yeah, whatever. Just kill them and fucking build the keep. But no, it had to be chaos.
Amethyst winds are magic dealing with death. I mean, a lot of people died here. A whole lot of people died here.
No, I would
The
say
winds
so.
The winds do seem to be centered around the pillar.
Amethyst magic is not necessarily evil. Death is just an eventual state of everything.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not
inside of
like
the keep.
Anyways.
No. The inside of the keep, it does look like there was a battle in here. There are no bodies. There are, spots of dried blood. You can see marks in the walls where weapons hit them. And there does seem to be a block. It looks like there was an area where punishment was doled out for the keep, and the executioner's block is just completely covered. So whoever did this basically just used that block to take off heads and put them out there.
Are we finding cornate symbols on the inside of this place?
So far, no. The walls seem to be all in good shape. The walkways, the wooden walkways going up to the tops look good. It is not a huge keep. There is one building within. It's 3 stories because the other 2 look like the tower that y'all seen sticking up. It looks like whoever the person was that set this place up, this was their command post. The interior, there is a meeting room. It is completely disheveled. It looked like there was a good amount of fighting in here. There's a bedroom, a kitchen area, or a cooking area. The only place that doesn't seem disheveled is the forge in this place.
Ooh.
Have we found the word Croatoan scratched on any walls?
No.
Croatan.
Croatoa. That's Krakatoa. Never mind.
Krakatoa. Sorry.
And the
I haven't been to the
two
Lost Colony since I was a kid.
the 2 stories going up above, the ladders still seem to be in functioning shape. It does look like there was combat in each of these. There is a small cannon at the top, knocked over. Looks like it was something that was typically used for signaling. There is a chest up there that is smashed and kicked over, and there are several different flags within, just kind of spilled. They it looks like they've been out in the elements for a while. There's an imperial flag. There's a couple of dwarven flags in there. There's different elven flags. There's 3 or 4 different flags that you're fairly certain are pirate flags. And then, of course, there are different flags that you're fairly certain are chaos flags. You even go as far as looking through. There's one of them. One of the pirate ones. You're fairly certain is an orcish pirate flag. It says Daka R on no. Just the imagery on it, you'd figure it's probably orcish because it's very.
Boy, you gits, there's no such thing as too much Daka.
Looks like the flag pole from here, someone snapped. You will eventually find the like a ledger in amongst all the debris. And you will have to stop Murgork a couple of times from eating the lizards that are running around in here.
I knew that this was going to end with Murgork eating lizards off the ground.
It seems that this setup has been here from the date on here for 2 years.
Ooh.
And it seems that money from your organization, Idric, and Katarina was what partially was financing this place.
Oh, that's interesting.
Apparently, she's been sticking it to us for a while.
Even before our falling out, I guess.
It
That's
seems
how it
that
seems.
in the in the time period that you have been working with her and kind of gotten yourself set up, money had been sent back and forth to this place.
Did Katarina know about this expedition before anyone else did?
I mean, I'm sure there have been other expeditions.
Oh yes, there have been plenty.
BRB.
So she's just been trying to do this for a while.
It's looking like she might have financed something beforehand. And financed it with some of our money.
It was the people that were sent over were mostly Bretonians with a good contingent of Imperial sailors. There's some talk in the ledger about. Actually, did Steve just say he'd be right back?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to take this for a pause and go hit the restroom myself.
And then the dog.
Too.
And I figure the dog is out. I will be right back, guys. No, we will continue.
Sorry, I'm looking up streaming equipment on Amazon right now. You know what? Let me look that up on eBay. I'm trying to get a retro tank. Come on. Oh. Retro 2X Mini. That's what I want. I want some composite. I'm not paying that much for it. It retailed for $60. I'm not paying $120 for it.
120 for what?
It's called a retro tank. It essentially converts composite video into HDMI.
Oh, okay.
Back. Sorry, had to go splash some cold water on my face. I was starting to fall asleep in my chair.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what that's like,
Yeah.
especially these days.
The GM.
In case you missed it, Louis AFK.
Okay.
Let me see what the sold listings are for 2X Mini. 110, 120, 120, 120, 90. This thing, look, I know that they're out of production right now because of a chip shortage, but like, fine. Shouldn't have to pay this much money for something stupid.
What is it you're looking at?
I'm looking at upscalers.
Ah.
Oh, it's better than back in the day. All you had was the Framemeister, and the Framemeister cost like $600. So
Yeah. Although even now it's still considered to be one of the best ones out there.
it's like the second best one, and then the best one is like a quarter of the price. So, so a lot of people don't mess with the Framemeister anymore. Plus, they already had it. Plus, they stopped making the Framemeister.
Yeah. I know I saw someone that was using a Framemeister. There was someone that was actually a pretty big user. I think the guy that I think that Cinemassacre uses that still. Right, like you said, I think it's because they had it from way back.
Yeah, the Framemeister's been around since like before 2010. So,
Boog, did you check the Discord message I sent you?
which one? Foot Clinic Smelly Edition. No, thank you, Tank.
Yeah.
You're
I'm not
lucky.
gonna-
I mean, you're lucky it wasn't on Steam.
You would have already bought it for me if it was on Steam.
Yeah, but it's on Switch. Somehow Switch let it buy, and Steam was like, no. That's
I mean,
a
there's
weird.
some-
Wait,
There's
Tank, where
several
did you
Foot
find
Clinic
it? It's
games
on the
on Switch.
eShop. The other place that has a ton of shovelware on it.
Oh no, Crypta, you don't need that game. I did get to see somebody's. Mhm. I did get to see somebody's nasty foot today. I feel really bad for the old man.
What are you doing looking at my feet?
Well, I mean, you sell them for free on WikiFeet. Oh God.
Not real
I
feet,
cannot
only cartoon feet.
I cannot describe what his feet looked like, or his big toe looked like. Both nurses came by, and it's like, are you going to wound care for that? It's like, no.
Yeah, apparently one of my uncles has a really bad foot because he played football in high school and he was actually a legitimate barefoot place kicker.
I just that's amazing. That might be my favorite thread title I've ever seen on Reddit. Do white people smell like wet coins?
Hey, that penny was on the ground. I couldn't help if it was raining. I said I canceled that
Can I-
outro today.
Wet coins? What?
So copper and nickel and what else do they make coins out of? Steel?
I'm not going to read this out loud.
Trace amounts of silver still.
In quarters.
I'm going to post that in the fart corner, I think. Wait. Should I?
Eh.
Boo, do you smell like wet coins? Can you confirm I don't smell like wet coins? Please? What do you mean? You want me to go make myself smell like wet coins?
Well,
Oh, babe.
that help you earn a profit today.
What am I digging coins out of a fountain?
That's what I was gonna say.
Post the
Or
thing
you
in the
get-
fart corner. Oh. Okay, I'll post it in the fart corner. Because that is a very, very funny thread, but I'm not going to read it out loud.
Oh dear God.
Do white people smell like wet coins? What do you fucking mean? No, I don't smell like wet coins.
I've washed my hands multiple times, so I do not smell like any animals that I may have petted at the vet. Funny, my sister has a pair of dogs, and this other lady comes in with kind of a similar setup. Like my sister has a border collie mix and a golden doodle, and this lady came with a golden doodle and a young border collie. And it's like they were both just like, and of course she told the lady, is like, okay, the border collie is an escape artist, so watch. And they're like, yeah, it's a border collie. They're very, very smart. If they're bored, they will cause trouble. But my sister's, I like hers because it's it's part Dalmatian, and instead of having just a mountain of spots, it just has one giant spot the size of a frisbee on its back. It's like, oh, it's Losers, like Lucy. And I'm like, no, the dog's name is Spot. It's Spot. And the dog's just sitting there wagging its tail like, I am so happy to be loved. It was
We get
hilarious.
everyone back now?
Roll call.
Yes.
I think Dave's gone still.
20 here? Nope. Okay. So just the sausage fest.
Holly?
Oh, there's Holly.
You.
There's Holly. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I baited the hook, and she went whoop.
Yeah.
I said I
heard-
was here.
I heard 20. I heard 20 also.
There she is.
I'm here.
We just
Don't
need
read
to wait
chat,
for
20.
Dave.
Okay.
We just need Dave to return.
Dave the Barbarian. But jabbers.
Barbarian.
Oh my God, I remember that cartoon.
Yay, thank you. Thank you.
Hold on a
That
minute.
stupid little weird dragon.
Mm-hmm.
He made a megaphone out of a squirrel, some string, and a megaphone.
Oh.
Not a monkey.
Yes, his sister. I'm not a
Yeah,
monkey.
yeah. Yes, yeah.
Huh? Only one season.
Is that all it had, really?
Yep. Disney Plus. Hotstar Home. HD Star Home. What is that? Oh, it's just on Disney Plus. Cool.
It was a Disney show.
Mm-hmm. I think I watched like
Oh,
a couple
yes.
episodes, but I was not here. Danik.
Hope Dave didn't fall in.
Probably taking care of the dogs.
Yep.
Still hope he didn't fall in.
But the
Fall in the
meds
dark.
the meds that he is taking is
Not something that should be discussed on a live stream.
probably not.
Night. Love you too, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
Love you, Mama.
Everybody else heard that, so they're telling you love you too.
Except for
Because,
Boog.
She's sharing the love. She will.
she puts up with you.
Yeah, I know, and she smacks Trolly on the forehead.
We love her even more.
Wow, I now have a greater respect and love for your mother.
And she yells at me for my vaping.
Yeah.
Good.
Everybody yells at you for your vaping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk Joey into yelling at you for your baking. Your baking?
He'll
Oh, never mind.
probably, if I ever tried baking, he'll probably yell at me for that too. I'm that guy that'll accidentally put salt instead of sugar in it.
Maybe because you can't see.
No,
Maybe.
you gotta. Okay, you have a permission to taste it before you put it in.
That's what.
That's what.
That's what somebody said.
That's what she said. I was supposed to say that now, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I've been waiting for you to tell me that that's what I'm supposed to say.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yay!
The whole gang made it. Okay.
Just from looking around at what's transpired here, it looks as if this place was set upon by a band of Norsican raiders.
Through the journal, he does state that he believes that Manon and Sigmar has abandoned them. He watched as the supply ships came in, and the sketch that he has on there is kind of frightening.
Oh boy.
Hold on, I will bring up the picture. He says we have definitely angered the gods as they have set him upon us.
Ooh.
We're not dealing with some Watcher in the Water type shit from Lord of the Rings, are we?
Is that Manon?
No. And you can, when you speak with the sailors, that is a Triton.
Oh, lovely.
Some people believe he is one being. Others believe there is lots of them. He is supposed to be like half man, half fish.
Half man, half fish, all attitude.
Why couldn't she be the other kind of mermaid with the lady part on the bottom and the fish part on the top?
That's a song. What went through my head?
Um,
All right.
he says that this creature, this being, destroyed the last supply ships within sight of land.
Oh,
He does
Right.
say in there that scouts believe that that they have seen and heard Norskin horns. I really hope that Wolfric is not going back on his deal. Um,
Wait a second. Wolfric?
I mean, that is a fairly common Corsican name, too.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's like Chad or Robert or.
Fair enough.
Steve.
My name is
Yep.
Thad. Thank you very much.
It's quite interesting that they tried to make a deal with the Norsicans.
The last
there
entry
one-
is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
If they're wanting to know why they were betrayed by the gods, that would be it.
The last entry is. Damn that bastard. He's coming back for the rest of it.
Oh, okay. Wait just a second. So, Katarina was working with the Norsicans then?
Or the expedition was.
That she was funding.
Well, in all fairness, she may have had no knowledge of that. Not saying she
Or-
didn't. I'm saying it's a possibility.
It'd be hard to find a paper trail that would link her to it, wouldn't it?
Pretty much.
I don't know. I've got the logs right here.
Yeah,
We
but
know she's
there's
funding.
nothing that says Katarina set us in touch with this guy.
Since when did the witch hunters need that much proof?
You raise a good point.
Amore looks at you. It also mentions Idric.
Yeah. So, yes, let's keep that on the, what do they say, down low for the time being.
Considering the witch hunters,
I didn't understand that one.
Yeah, that would come through all rock.
sorry. Basically said, well, the witch hunters do know you, and they know you to be beyond reproach.
I mean, I'm willing to bet in your paperwork, there's nothing showing you investing in this directly.
Yeah. It's one of those things where my money just sort of ended up here, more so than me being directly involved.
Pretty much. I don't know that we can make a pretty good case for that.
Nope. Didn't get that.
Something about we could probably prove our case for that.
We could probably make a very good case for the fact that you had no knowledge of your money being invested in a undertaking that ended up working with Norsicans.
Katarina also has a pretty good case against it, too, but, you know.
Well, we don't know her on this thing, but at least we have a little bit of understanding of what she's capable of. That's problematic again. I can't help it.
Sorry.
I swear, your headset hates you, Dave, because it will do that, and then it'll clear up, and you'll be fine, and then it goes right back to us not being able to understand you, because that whole bit was completely just blubbered.
All I heard was what she's capable of.
Yep.
Even if we cannot prove that she was involved in it, at least we have a little more knowledge of what she's capable of.
No, we understood at
Yep.
that time. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I know.
Regardless, we are going to have to bring the witch hunters in this. I think it's safe to say that
It sounds like the world is being evaporated by a laser, is what Crypto just said.
You said something about bringing the witch hunters in.
we are going to need to bring them in.
There we go.
Yes, let's go get them. Should we bring the papers with us?
Probably not a bad idea. And it's also probably fair to say that this place was not corrupted, even though it was attacked by those who were.
There may be some corrupted objects, but not the whole keep.
Also thinking that somebody let them in, otherwise the walls would have been breached.
Ooh, that's a very good observation.
From the walls where Linwith has been sitting, we're being watched.
Oh, lovely.
Hmm.
Which direction?
She'll point out into the jungle.
Oh boy. All right, should we pursue or should we get the witch hunters first?
Ooh. Oh, I need a picture.
That is very funny. What was just put in chat.
Uh-oh.
I'm not saying it out loud.
Yeah.
But I do
Who's
acknowledge the thing you said and that it's very funny.
I do not.
Do
I don't have any pennies, thank you very much.
pennies do smell weird. It's kind of, I don't understand it.
It's
Oh.
the copper.
It's it's not copper anymore, but it's the what is it called?
There's not enough copper in the copper coins to smell like copper.
What is it called? Don't they shit, what are newer pennies made out of?
Yes,
Zinc.
everyone does shit.
Bad copper.
Zinc.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
zinc.
All right, moving on.
Coin smell, full stop. Is it because they're precious metals? Most precious metals do have a smell to them. I do be eating coins sometimes.
That is what's peering out of the jungle at y'all. It is a very the one that's looking at y'all is a very beautiful, like almost neon blue.
Ooh.
Oh, lovely, a skank.
No Murgork.
Ultreth, you see it, and he kind of looks at you and fades from sight.
Ooh, wait. Out of character. Could it have been a chameleon skank?
Okay.
Instead of a normal skank?
Yeah, probably. Yes.
Yeah, there's just a random thing because there are types of skanks that can blend in with their surroundings like a chameleon. Chameleon skank.
And you're fairly certain, Dave, that before it faded out, it set something on the ground.
He'll look to the others and say, "Go get the witch hunters. I'm going to investigate this."
I'll go with you.
He'll nod.
Is that Linwith?
Yeah. I'm starving.
Oh,
You and Halifax are sharp-eyed. Stay up on the walls and watch over us.
that's what I was going to say.
Oh,
But
all
you
right.
won't beat me to it. Rude.
Glasses are nasty.
If you want, I can have Murdoch beat you if that's what you would like.
No. Say no.
She looks at Ostara and smiles and gives her a wink. Her and Ultrath go.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Star and Linwood sitting in a tree.
It must be this humidity, sweat dripping down into your eyes. Or the fact that Murgork is complaining about there's water pouring down his butt crack.
Oh God.
I'm sweaty.
There's a Skaven with a mug sitting there just filling up his cup.
Oh,
Oh God.
no.
Ew! 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 That's so.
Oh.
That's the.
Hey, you are grounded.
That's gross as fuck.
It's like 5 or 6 hours of sleep does to a dude.
You are grounded.
No muscle mommies for a week, Tank.
Hey,
I'm sweaty everywhere. Everywhere, yeah. Balls and butt crack.
Butt crack and everything.
Everything, huh? I love that kid. Yeah, he is just complaining about the fact that things are kind of squishing around inside of his armor.
Yee.
And those of you around him know that he is rather ripe at this point in time.
He's aromatic.
No, the motherfucker stinks. He is sweating out all kinds of stuff.
He's a scent diffuser.
I said
Yeah,
it's like
you
I
don't
would have
smell
trained
anything
you
else.
still.
He's a really nasty Glade plug-in thing.
Well, plug it in, plug it in.
Yeah, very nasty.
He's a body odor and rotten fish scented Glade plug-in.
Excuse me.
Well,
Wow.
they're
I
staying
suppose
that
that's
way.
better than toe jam and ball soup.
All right. Me clothes is chafing me butt crack.
Your smell is chafing my nostrils.
Oh, I will. But is it always this hot?
Yes.
Oh. Can I get naked and go sit in the water?
Which water?
Anyone at this one time.
'Cause I'm not sure we want to kill that many fish.
It'd be like Godzilla -1 with the fucking deep sea fish coming out of the water.
Yep.
Every time he farts.
Triton showing up. Dudes, that is uncool. Get him out of the water.
Pumbaa,
It's like, motherfuckers, what are you doing?
my aroma like a certain appeal. I could clear the savannah after every meal.
Your meal.
I'm a
Um,
sensitive soul, but I see.
Like, I was going to attack your fleet. Now I'm just going to leave. It stinks too much around here. Damn.
or his body just floats to the top.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you and Linwith go out there and kind of look around. Doesn't take you that long. There is a twin-tailed comet medallion with a red cloth lanyard to it.
Okay.
It's definitely a symbol of Sigmar.
Yeah. He'll pick it up, look around one more time, make sure that, well, I'm figuring we're still being watched. And then cautiously head back to the keep.
Those of you who go down to the docks, they have pulled the other ships, the ships with the ground crew, in closer. They have left the Emperor's Wrath has basically removed itself and is out with the rest of the ships. So the workers and all the supplies and everything are still sitting a bit off from the coast underneath the watchful eye of the Emperor's Wrath. The half orc looks at who all went down to get the witch hunters.
I did. Who else?
I
I'm
tag
still-
along.
I'm still kind of looking around, keeping an lookout.
Yeah, I know that you two, because you two were watching over the other Linwith and Ultrath.
So I guess
By the
everyone
way,
else.
Gwen, did you bring Alda with you when you got off the ship?
No, I figured she'd be safer on board at this point in time because we weren't sure what we were getting into.
Okay. Half orc is sitting with his feet kind of dangling off the edge of the side of the ship, kind of looking at you. Is it all right for us to be bringing crews out, Master Adric? Admiral said I'm supposed to wait for your signal.
Not just yet, half orc. We need to bring the witch hunters out here to have them assess something, and then once they're done, I will give the signal. More than likely.
All right, yes, and boys. The 4 witch hunters come crawling off the ship. I get to the dock. You see them take deep breaths, and it looks like they are giving quick prayers.
God, I wouldn't want to be wearing their fucking outfits on this island.
That
Yeah,
was
it's about
no
how they
joke.
would feel. What was that, Holly?
That was no joke, right?
Yeah, I think that's what he said. Yeah,
I don't
they
know.
will follow you up, and it is obvious that most of these guys are uncomfortable. All the dwarves that are on the ship are kind of in their breeches. None of them are wearing their armor.
Ooh, nah, that was a joke. I knew that'd get a laugh out of you, Luke.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for yelling in the mic.
Oh, I knew that'd get a rise out of somebody. Anyways,
Obviously, got to rise out of you.
moving on.
Idric, do you
They-
want me to leave you alone back here?
What?
I said, do you want
He didn't actually say that.
No, he's just looking at them all and going, hello.
hello.
there.
Anyway.
One of the ogres.
my.
One of the ogres smiles. Oh, you look like a very cute one.
Anyways, we escort the witch hunters to the to where we saw the symbol.
By the time you get up there, Linwith and Ultrath have come walking back.
All right. And Alterath, Linwith, what did you find?
One of the locals left us a gift.
Hmm.
I'll show him the amulet.
You got the Dalek voice going again, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm so
One of the
sorry.
locals left.
I'll show them the amulet.
He says one of the locals left us a gift. He'll show you the amulet.
Interesting.
It is in good shape.
So are those dwarves.
Any are there any winds of magic coming off of it?
No.
Can I evaluate it? Oh, wait, evaluating is finding out
No.
what it's worth. Does this seem familiar in the slightest?
It's something a priest of Sigmar would wear.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah, we should give this to the witch hunters.
Well, they're right here with you, so yeah, we'll hand it over to them.
Yep.
Hey, Tank, give me a perception roll, please.
Yes, challenging. Oop. Hey, it's good. Barely.
You just barely got it.
And I cannot re-roll a success.
Nope, you cannot.
Well, as long as it's not a 2x4 upside the head.
It is, look at the notes. You see one of those with another one of those little lizardman guys. That guy, by the way, was about the size of a halfling. On its back, and they go, they pull into the jungle and go move and basically disappear from sight. Not like that other guy did, where he faded out. These guys, because they go into the jungle, it's you lose them.
Run to the jungle. I just had a scout come by to check us out.
Huh? Where?
A lizard thing, and I point in the general direction. Well,
I
actually,
don't see anything.
And
yeah, it was quick.
that thing that it was riding it's large, so it's bigger than Murgork. Well, Murgork is large, so it's about Murgork size.
I could probably tell kind of which trees it went through because it's as big as it is, it's going to leave a mark. Maybe
It should.
Yeah. So it
Oh,
kind of
great.
indicates there's the disturbed foliage, like it's about as big as Murgork and probably only half as smelly.
We've been here 30 minutes and we've already made contact with the lizard people.
Yeah, we're making friends everywhere we go.
The witch hunters will take the amulet, give you a nod, look over the tower.
All right. Yeah, I just want to make sure that there's nothing wrong with the structure itself, and if it's just like a couple of loose odds and ends that may have symbols on them.
Are all the skulls human skulls? Or, typical humanoid skulls from back home?
Yes.
It'd be cool if they were. Okay, I was about to say, it'd be interesting if they were like bloodletter skulls, but,
Well, I was thinking they might have taken out some of the locals.
What is...
Oh, it went quiet for a second. I was looking at my router.
You're fine.
Like...
It's. Gwen, what's your title? Oh, Pyromancer Lady, would you do me a favor and incinerate this?
Yes, sir.
Pointing at the skull, or?
Pointing at the skulls.
Okay, good. I was happy he wasn't pointing at the tower.
And it's
They
still daytime, right?
come. What was that?
It's still daytime, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
That's 8 successes.
That tower's
Okay, so
going
okay.
bye-bye.
Like me with my 2.
Stand back.
The flames on her staff just start flaring up.
Now, is this something that I should purge, or is it something that a regular fire spell would take care of?
I would purge it just to be safe.
I would purge, yeah.
Okay.
Purge is the only thing we know of so far that can get rid of, like dark magic on shit.
And that would give me an SL bonus of 6. And submit.
Good. 8 successes.
Damn.
Which doubles it up to 6. Essentially, I
Yep.
just purged anything evil within the radius of this entire area. Like, I think it
Anybody
it
who
goes
wasn't
up to about
faithful
5
just went
miles.
up in flames.
20. This is fairly new for your character, actually being able to be around like mages and watching them work. She starts concentrating, and you can feel waves of heat pulling in towards her, and the flames on the staff that she has just kind of start blazing and like almost taking on a life of their own. That little lizard on her shoulder just starts flaring up, and that pillar of skulls just is engulfed in this pillar of fire.
But no, I'm actually quite serious. Like that spell with that many successes, it purges things within the limits of roughly a small city from the spell description.
Holy shit.
So if there's any tainted objects, they're gone.
Got the
Yep.
whole world in his hands.
Um,
The whole world.
you nuke you nuke this tower of skulls, and there is literally a block of metal that is left over.
I very carefully examined the metal block.
It is a good size ingot of metal, and what the hell is that stuff? What is that one called? And it has got the it's got the amethyst winds just kind of bound into the metal itself. You for one know that there are that creating magic items. If you want them to do certain things, you typically have to have them in areas that will pull in that type of magic.
Oof.
So somebody was trying to create an item of with death magic.
That's not what you want to hear.
Yeah, I'm assuming that we should probably kick that into the ocean.
No,
Kidding me?
No?
no.
It's not
Huh.
evil.
Again, death magic is not evil. The amethyst winds are not a bad thing.
Oh,
Right.
sorry.
Amethyst
hearing-
is just amethyst.
I was hearing.
Yeah.
I was hearing death magic. I was thinking Dar. Sorry.
No, I would say dark magic, Dar. This is
It's one of
the
the
amethyst
colleges.
wizards. Yeah, amethyst wizards are people who deal with death. They're
Mhm.
typically in purple
And they
robes.
can-
And what was that?
As I was saying, they can be very powerful. They're usually very inquisitive, investigative, and are well known for being able to uncover chaos cults within Imperial territory fairly well.
I was saying, wasn't one of the extra sets of robes that Alabath brought with her that color?
Yes. She's not wearing them. She's wearing blue right now. But it looks like that she has set herself up to for studies of the different orders.
Yeah. Oh. I asked if anyone has any objections to her taking that and having something made with it for her to use if she ever switches to that college.
Or just create something for somebody to use.
True.
Yeah.
It might as well be used, hopefully, for something good.
Amara shrugged. She goes, "We did well." Looking at Ostara, someone brought a smith with them. He could possibly make something of use out of that.
We brought a smith.
Of course.
We didn't bring him along just to warm your bed, after all.
Well, I thought that was rule number 1. It's like, hey, we didn't want to leave him alone. It's like, yeah, we can squeeze him in here.
Master Edric, from what we have seen, will you quit messing with your arm?
Sorry.
From what we have seen, this place is cleared. The fort should be, once cleaned out and straightened back up, should be usable.
Great.
I would say get the flagpole fixed and put up a flag. I would rid yourself of the non-essential and heretic flags that were within that. Actually, they probably would have brought those down and thrown them on the skulls,
Yep.
knowing the witch hunters. They wouldn't have given you a choice of that. They would just. They didn't care about the pirate flags, but the chaos flags were definitely.
Even having those around is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Just kind of like, hey, learn what they look like, and then use that for future reference.
Now, we have got probably a good 4, maybe 5 hours of daylight left, Master Edric. If we wish to have the men set up a fortification or a beach frontier, then we need to unload the troops as quick as possible.
Oh, yes. I'll get right to that.
Or we could overnight on the ships out in the waterways and then have all day tomorrow to work on.
We may not have the time, because the several fleets following behind us.
Actually, I believe that is wise words, ma'am. We haven't seen anything of the fleets, Master Edric. If we wait until tomorrow, then we can unload everything. Bring the workers, the supplies.
Fair enough. You're right. Astara is right, rather.
Sorry, Boog, I know I'm speaking a lot tonight.
Nope. It's important. Kick him in the shin. Make him realize he's an idiot.
It's fine.
Especially when we're working on a tighter timetable than usual.
Yeah. We got to wrap it up in the next 6 minutes. Let me see.
There are things that Ostara knows, and sometimes she's going to pipe up.
Idric's good with business, but he's a little out of touch sometimes.
You will have to go back in, tell Murgork to get up off the ground, to come back to the ships, because he is just kind of laid out there, stretched out as much as he possibly can in a spot of shade.
Murgorg, we're going back to the ship.
Come on, Murgorg,
Can I
let's
take
go swim to the ship.
Can I take off my armor before he do that? Last time I went in the water in my armor, it tore it up.
As long as you bring the armor back with you.
Getting down to the docks, they will load you up on Half-Orc's ship, and those ships will move off to the rest of the fleet, and they will transfer you guys back off onto the Emperor's Wrath. He will hold dinner that night with all the ship captains and you guys, and the mercenary captains.
Do you think it'd be a good idea to send a scout out to see to try to find any kind of freshwater sources?
Tomorrow.
Okay, I could wait till tomorrow.
But yes.
But yeah, that would be a good idea. And yeah, you guys will be going over how people are going to be unloaded, which groups will be unloaded first, going over the plans of the what's up there as far as the keep and the surrounding area. Oh, and the last entry on that journal, I told you what it was, but it was dated 8 months ago.
Ooh.
So this place has been empty or vacant of these people for 8 months.
Dang, we don't even have to build much. I mean, we're going to, but
yeah, I mean, the keep itself is a great, like what you think they used it for was for a meeting hall and kind of small base of operations. But for like the mercenary units that are here, they're going to have to do something else because they're not all going to fit inside that little keep.
oh yeah, of course.
It will be good for an initial bulwark, and then we expand out from there.
Correct. And so we will give, since it is now you guys have landed, you have made first contact, and you have your little gift from
First contacts. We come in peace to kill.
You go in pieces.
Kill.
And for session 48, I am going to give you 125 experience.
125.
Yay.
All right, webcam mode. I didn't either. Anyways, I love you. There's no friends online to raid as far as I know. Let me check. Following. No friends. Just. Anyways, love you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll be playing Nightmare Cart tomorrow. But yeah. Love y'all. See y'all next time. Goodbye.